guy's lights is on. This guy's light is on behind me. But see, if I was smart, I would have put the table right there, turn myself around, and then I could see the ocean. But I'm not so smart. It's nice out here.
A little breezy. Probably always breezy.
It's always breezy. Every time I come here, it's breezy.
Yeah.
I didn't check to see if I put this on public or not. That's a nice outfit. Hi, you guys. Is anybody here want to chat with me? Hi, Kim. Can you? Okay, first of all, you got to tell me. I'm going to talk for a minute. Hi, Rosie. I put on my earbuds because I am sitting. Hi, Tracy. On the patio. The ocean's like 5 feet away, but if it's too windy, tell me now so that I don't even try that anybody tries to hear me. So I'm going to talk for a minute. Say hi to you guys. Nita, why are you on live when you're at the beach? Because my hips and my back need a break, and we're sitting on our patio. I'll show you guys where we are in a minute. And I wanted to say hi to you guys. Show you where we are, because it's pretty nifty. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, darling. How are you?
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. Steve says hi. So is it too windy? Rosie, I needed to be where I am, my friend. See, Kim, that's why I was afraid to come on live, because then nobody's going to watch my videos. I needed you guys to watch my videos, not this. I don't need you to do anything. I just felt like coming on and saying hi, because as you guys know, my betrothed, my hubby, my better half, he's not the biggest talkative feller, and I want to tell everybody what a swell time I'm having, and you are my people. Rosie, no, it's not too windy? Okay. All right, good, I'm glad. What's happening? How's everybody doing? I thought I'd report in on my eating, tell you what we've been doing. We're in a whole different location now than my last 2 videos. See what I'm doing here. Truth be told, I wish I had a Red Bull right now. Then I'd really be good. Ding dang. Jimmy says happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
He says, thank you, Jimmy. I want all these people to think I'm some kind of like podcaster. As they're walking across the street going to the beach, they'll see me talking to you guys going, oh, I wonder who she is. Hi, James. Who's that lady talking? She must be someone, if she, in the middle of this beautiful, gorgeous day, is sitting across the street from the beach, she's got to be on the internet. They're either saying that or they're going, man, there's something seriously wrong with that broad. My hips hurt. We have been walking up and down Main Street antiquing. We have not bought anything. Steve got these for me yesterday in Cambria, which is where my last 2 videos were. So we were in Cambria for 2 days, and then this morning we drove down to Cayucas, 2 totally different towns. Okay, so Cambria is like a wine and cheese town. You guys saw where we were. This is more like how would you describe Cayucas? More of a surferish town. We're still up north though, so there's a good amount of wind, and right here where we are in the shade, it's chilly.
30 minutes away from Cape.
That means nothing to people who live in Illinois, honey.
30 minutes away. 30 miles.
We're 30 miles away from where we were, but there's a whole different vibe here. This is more laid back. This is more like there's children and teenagers and everybody frolicking and having fun. As in Cambria, it's mostly old farts like us. Hi, Judith. Kim's turning 60 this month too. You guys want me to turn you around, show you where we are? Okay, let's see if I can do it without dropping and breaking my iPad. Hang on. All right, so there's my honey. Say hi, honey. No, say hi, honey.
Hi.
All the honeys out there. So here we are on our patio, and I'm going to stand up, listen to the creek. Ooh. And this is what we're sitting across the street. Not bad, huh, kids? Not bad at all. The pier is closed. But out there in the sun, it's just amazing. And then here's our new room, which you'll see in my videos, but I'm going to show you anyways. Oh, I got to talk because the Beatles are on and I'm going to get hit for copyright. Oh well, who cares, right? I love having 2 big beds, truth be told. Aren't they cute? This room's a lot warmer than our room. We got these big double doors. It's really weird, but it's nice. And so there we have it. My nose itches. Uh-oh. Hang on, my nose itches. Oh, You guys can see up there better if I stand up here. So there we have it. Now I'm going to sit down and turn you guys back around. Say, hey, you want to tell them, let's do this. So far, what's your favorite part of this trip been?
The food.
The food? Which food?
Moonstone Beach Cafe.
Moonstone Beach Grill.
Grill.
We ate 2 or 3 meals there, and it was pretty darn good.
3.
Did we have 3? So we don't know where we're eating tonight, but there's a place exactly next door to us called Schooners. I have no idea, Judith. No idea. We've been walking up and down the street, looking in the shops. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Esther. Oh my gosh. So here's the problem. See, now I know why I Bombayed you guys, Dr. Bombayed you guys, because we got here to this room and I'm like, I got all emotional. Can you guys hear me okay with the wind? If you can't, tell me. Because when we got our room, we came out here, and this beach is so different than the beach that we were at. And the sun, man, the sun just feels so good, and the sand and the water and the waves, and it's like just my happy place. Yeah, we're in the new location, Barbara, and it's so different. And I just wish Steve could just leave me here and come back and pick me up in a couple months. I'd settle for like 3 days. Is that possible?
I can do that. You're gonna have to stay at the Lions.
You got an oil well that you haven't told me? Oh, I have to stay in the public bathrooms over here. I'm sure. What?
The Veterans Memorial. Lions.
Oh, the Veterans
Lions
Memorial.
Club.
But man, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be at the beach. Hi, Diane. Kim H says, happy birthday, honey. She just hit 60 a couple months ago, too. Rosie, I can tell you guys anytime now. Sorry, all of a sudden my eyes is, at some point when you're back, it'd be cool to know which hotel you are. You could use the dream. When we were in Cabria, we were in Little Sur Inn. And here in Cayucas, we are in Oceanfront View? Ocean View Front? Something like that. Because we're got the oceanfront.
Beach.
Oh, Barbara, that's the best idea. Barbara says we should start a GoFundMe page. Our friend Anita's stuck at the beach, and the only way she...
On the beach, B&B.
On the beach, B&B. And the only way that no sand. I just, I have an allergy. Something, I don't know what. And I'm wearing all my Disney regala at the beach, too. So this California girl's got everything covered. Where's everybody today? What's everybody doing? Anybody want to give me a thumbs up? Anybody? So food-wise, have had one little incident. My hands, Barbara, my hands are broken out, and we think 2 things. I did have a couple days of tomatoes, and every time you go in anywhere, and we also wear our masks. Good, Barbara. You know what? I wish I had my regular camera so I could have like the really good pictures of the trees and stuff. But every time we walk in anywhere, we have to use the sanitizer, and I think that's just shredding my hands. But it's worth it, and it's so nice. And I wish I was like a wine drinker, or something light right now, just to sit out here and enjoy it. I don't want to go home, you guys. I really, really don't want to go home. Rosie, it does when I'm in it, but I haven't been in it yet. Hi, Janet. I think so too, Barbara, the sanitizer and the tomatoes. And you know what is weird? In 3 of my meals, I have had bacon. And I don't eat bacon when I'm sparkling water with fruit in a fancy glass. Great idea, Esther. I have a little bit of ice left, but we need to go to the store. Oh, you're going to lay down after all? I don't know. Babe, look up the temperature here for me. Would you on your phone? Do you know how to do that? Okay. Oh, it's just the best. And the other thing that's on my mind is at this particular beach, I wish Oliver was here, because this is, family oriented. All the kids are out there. I wish I could wiggle my Dr. Bombay nose and go back to when I was a kid, when my grandparents lived in Laguna in California. For anybody who knows Laguna, we spent every summer there. Anyways, going back to, I've eaten more bread here than I eat when I'm doing Weight Watchers. I've had like 2 grilled sandwiches. Had great fish tacos. I've shown you guys basically everything. Our breakfast this morning was the best. That'll be on tomorrow's video. And it's just been so lovely. Hi, Suze. Don't talk any of, you know what, I have nothing to talk about. We were out walking. Hello, Bouquet. Your fish tacos were great. I know, Barbara, and it's been really nice to have the bread, but isn't it interesting? Let's talk Weight Watchers stuff right now since this is a Weight Watcher channel. I had, the only sweet treat I've had is I had some frozen yogurt yesterday. Other than that, I haven't had, oh no, that was a lie. The night of Steve's birthday, he and I shared a molten lava cake. But I haven't just been using this as an excuse to eat whatever I want. I've kind of wanted to, but it just hasn't worked out that way. But yeah, I don't know, between the sanitizer and the bread, and then the other day when I had a burger. Were we up here? No, that was, we were still at home, and I just felt like crap after I ate that burger. All this to say that my body can really tell the difference when I'm not strict WW my foods. My body lets me know, man. It's like, hello, what are you doing up there, lady? What are you sticking in your Bible?
75.
It's 75 degrees where we are right now. Excuse me, guys. I sound positive and restrained. But that's not to say I haven't been drinking every night, and that's what gets me, you guys. And you guys all know that, who's been here for any amount of time. Yeah, it is, Barbara. If it wasn't windy where I'm sitting right now, I wouldn't have to be wearing long sleeves and pants. But I'm comfortable, man. I've got my socks on. I'm in my wicker chair. I'm ready to go. If I died right now, I'd die a happy camper. Somebody's yelling at their kid. Hang on. It's just so nice. I'm such ultimate California girl. But too cool to get it. No, Barbara, that's the beauty of it, is out there when we're not in the shade, even though Steve said 75 degrees, it's totally not too cold to get in the water. All the kids are in the water. They're boogie boarding. I would be out there, but I kind of married a guy who isn't a beach guy, and it's kind of throwing a wrench into my works. See, if I was here by myself, I would be out there in a chair, soaking up the sun, gonna tell everyone to lighten up, and then I'd be standing in the water for hours on time, because that's what I do when I'm at the beach. But I have to think of my other half, especially since it's his birthday. Let me turn you guys, for anybody who just has come on, to show you what we're doing, what we're talking about. So you can hear the kids out there. You can kind of see the kids from where I am. If I was on the second floor, you'd be able to see them. Let's see. But they're all out there swimming, surfing, bodyboarding, buddy boarding. Then that's the veterans building right there. Then we've got some restaurants there behind us. Actually, see where that red umbrella is, you guys? To the right of that is the Pure Candy Store. You know how they have at all the beaches, all the tourist attractions. So, let me sit back down here. Plus, guys, hello! Uh-oh, hang on. There we go. Lou, the books that I have been seeing, man, it's like, I even mentioned it to you earlier, and we were in an antique store about an hour ago. And we walked into this one alcove that had just tons of books, and he's so sweet. God love him. He says, was there somebody who wanted to get a book for us? Should we pick out one of these books? He's just the best. And it's like, honey, I wouldn't even know where to start, because I'd like to get her all the books. Bouquet says I had to go booze free. Boo is right, and it's hard. The ocean sounds great. The salt water would kill those hands, though. No, it makes them feel better. It's kind of like a good burn, you know what I mean? Say, Esther, your husband's not a fan of the beach. Well, the thing with him is, oh, Esther, come down, my friend. Oh my gosh, we'll get this room, we'll sit out there, is he'll burn, because he's so white. He will burn. I mean, his skin compared to mine, it's like night and day. I've never heard of that, Barbara. I'll have to look it up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy here. Thank you, Suzanne. They're not abalone, Lou. They're just like this funky. Oh, yes, they are. Well, paint me green and call me Gumby. They are abalone. We walked into one of the stores yesterday, and you know, I'm always on the lookout for something for souvenir to bring home because I remember everything Steve buys me. Oh, it's the pigment. Okay. Oh, I love them. Lou, I should have gotten you a pair because I told Steve I wanted to get something for you, being my link post and sidekick, Lou G. Connie, I'm at a beach in Northern California. Esther, you burn, but layer the sunscreen. Hi, Cindy. How are you? You're not the boss of me. You ain't the boss of me. Thanks, Barbara. I love him. I have to be careful with him because when we're on vacation, I pick something up. I like it. He's like, okay, you want it? It's like, no. But these, I said, yes, please. But you know what the beauty of these are? These were only, how much were my earrings, darling? $16? You can't hear me, but they were like some ridiculous, really inexpensive. Connie, we did buy the clock. Thank you for noticing. He kept talking about it. He kept talking about it. And if it were up to me, I'd buy everything, but I've been trying to be fiscally responsible, you know? Lou. Oh, Connie's just sitting there. Cindy's sitting there with her Spurtles. You know, maybe Lou would like some Spurtles. I don't think Lou likes to cook, though. Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Oh, so finally, when I saw these for such a good price, I'm like, yes, let's purchase those. What else have we bought while we've been here? We bought the clock. Have you guys all seen the clock? It's so beautiful. And I wish Oliver was here. I do. I wish we could stay one more night. I wish we could just stay one more night. It's really cute, Cindy. It's totally mid-modern. Totally mid-modern. I know. Oh, that's what I started to say. So he kept talking about it, kept talking about it. And he also always says, do you wanna? Should we eat here? And I finally said, I'm not making any decisions. You have to decide for yourself. You want the clock? My clock. So then what he said was, I know I said this in my video. He goes, how about we get it for our birthday? Because he didn't get me a gift for my birthday. I didn't get him a gift for his birthday. His gift is me. He gets to spend all this lovely time with me. I'm kidding. If anybody new is lurking in the background, I'm just totally kidding. So we thought, yeah, that's a perfect compromise. We'll get it for both of us. Connie says, did you see the Gold Coast reality? That is where my hubby's father worked. My mother-in-law lives in Cambria. Connie, I just came from Cambria. I was in Cambria for 2 days. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were familiar with, I forget who's familiar with what areas, but we were just in Cambria for 2 days and drove down to Cayucas this morning, so I'm in Cayucas right now. Did you see the Gold Coast realty? I didn't, but yeah, so. Oh, Esther, I wish you were here to walk across the street with me and sit in our chairs and just go down there. Lou. And you know what? That's the best thing about him is he knows I'm kidding. Barbara, yes. Unless something happens and they shut down the streets and the towns and everything and we're forced to stay, wouldn't that be just like something else? Hi, Erlene. I haven't watched your day 2 vacation vlog yet, so no spoilers. There's no spoilers, darling. But okay, thank you for watching, you guys. I appreciate your views very much. Very much. I haven't, Rosie. I haven't. I should be, but I haven't because I feel bad. You know, it's like his birthday, our vacation. Under normal circumstances, I probably would. But, you know, I'm out here on the internet talking to you, Swell, so what's the difference, right? Oh, Lou, the shops here are really cute, too. The ones in Cambria. You know, last night when I was editing today's video, I had to cut out so much stuff, and I was looking at it, and I could not figure out what I should leave, what I should cut out, because I don't know who's interested in what. You know, what trumps what. Ugh, I can't believe I used that word. What, you know, do you guys want to see all the cute stuff in the antique stores? Do you want to see the water? Do you want to see what we eat? So it was really hard. Thank you, darling. Gail, I do too. And it's just, thank you, Arlene. Thanks, you guys. I'm telling you, Suzanne, anything that goes wrong now, that's his go-to. Well, I'm sorry if I'm not walking as fast as you'd like me to walk, but I'm 60 now. It's like, try again, bucko. Esther says, I go to the beach alone and pretend to read so I don't look like a dork. He wouldn't look like a dork if... Okay, think about this for a minute. Again, we're going to go back to this. If you guys saw me sitting on the beach alone, would you think I was a dork? If I saw you sitting on the beach alone, I wouldn't think you were a dork. You know what I would think? I would think there is a woman who has great self-confidence in going to the beach alone, just like I do when I see them at the movies or anywhere else. It's like, good for her. She doesn't have to rely on being with somebody to do something. There you go. Beach over everything. Oh, Kim. Flattery will get you everywhere, chica. Erlene doesn't like being in the water. See, neither does he. He doesn't like the water either. Aw, Dee. Suzanne's channel. Look at, there's Lou earning her paycheck. If I'm reading, I'm a smarter dork. So cute. That's so funny. Oh, I left my water in there. Are you sleeping? No. He's just sitting there. We have 2 beds in here, so he's sitting on one of them. And that's that. That's all we got. I don't know what we're going to do tonight. Probably eat some more and then head down the road, and time to get back on the WW. I have to tell you guys, this is important because this is what this channel is about. This morning when I was getting dressed, I bought, I think I told you guys I bought a couple pair of capris from Kohl's. I just don't like the way I feel, don't like the way I look. The capris are going back, I'm getting this weight off, and I'm gonna get back to where I was because I'm not a happy person when I'm overweight. I'm just not, and I forgot how unhappy. Not unhappy, because like right now, obviously, I am in heaven, I am happy. I don't like myself nearly as much when I have the weight on. When I had my weight off and I had my cute new clothes on, and I would walk into an establishment and I'd tell everybody, hey, look at me, aren't I fabulous? I lost 50 pounds. I can't do that right now, and it stinks. That's what Steve said, Barbara. Hi, honey. Because I was complaining about this morning. Things were not fitting the way I wanted them to, and I was kind of started getting an attitude. He's like, calm down. We'll work on it when you get home. I love the shopping and food, never mind the clock. Those Mickey plates were great. The channel name is pronounced bouquet. Okay, so not bouquet. Okay, so bouquet. And because I think both ways. I think bouquet, because that's, but then I think beautiful, so bouquet. I'm sorry, honey. Hey, the Civic 19, put weight on all of us. You'll get it off. Enjoy your vacation. Gail, I appreciate your vote of confidence. I truly do. Hi, Miranda. What you doing? What's happening? Hot stuff? What movie is that from? What's happening? Oh, 16 Candles. I'm with you. I'm fat and miserable right now. Nothing ever looks good. Oh, thank you. There's not much to watch, not much to see, not much to hear, but I just felt like coming out and, I don't know. It's kind of like, do you guys get that feeling that when you're on vacation like I am, you kind of just wish all your friends was there to enjoy it with you? That's just how I am. I always just wish everybody was here enjoying it with me. We can call it the Corona Stoner here. That'll work. Yeah, I gotta get it off. I'm not a happy person. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not a pleasant person. I start getting an attitude with him. He's the last person that deserves any kind of that baloney. And it took the stark realization of putting some of it back on to realize how good I feel when it's off. Let's talk about my hips hurting. Let's talk about some of the staircases I've had to take and have had a hard time. What else has been going on? Just stuff that, oh, this is an interesting one. Not so much interesting, but a heartburn. Miranda, we are more than our bodies and more than our weight. I know, sweetheart. And you know what? You're so right. You are absolutely right. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the pain of the weight. You know, the hips are crying out, help, lady, get the weight off. My back is crying out. And again, heartburn. I had the worst heartburn before I lost my 50 pounds. And I didn't have it again until this trip. And I'm responsible for all that, right? I mean, it's like I see people that eat Prilosec like candy. I gotta have the Prilosec, you know, like my dad and my mom. They go to Costco, they get Advil and Prilosec by the gallons. I refuse to live like that. If I can control it with my diet, then gosh darn it, ketchup. Miranda, my friend Cindy puts ketchup on literally everything. Being healthy is the reason to lose and to feel better. You know, I will admit, I did the whole thing purely for vanity reasons. I wanted to look good. But I think maybe the feeling better has kind of, I don't know, both, right? Let's be honest here. I like looking in the mirror when I have my smaller clothes on. I don't like looking in the mirror right now, but we'll do this, right, when I get back? Suzanne says, I've struggled the last 3 weeks. You're not alone. I even had a scary anxiety panic. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Had to start recording. Oh no, I'm sorry, Suzanne. Oh no. Thanks, Miranda. Aren't they fab? I should have just got a pair for everybody. One for everybody, like Oprah. A pair for Miranda, a pair for Suzanne, a pair for Barbara, a pair for Honey. Did it happen to you recently, honey? Because I was like, oh man, this isn't good. I mean, I used to wake up in the middle of the night just with an elephant sitting on my chest before I started doing Weight Watchers. Also, to the folks that are getting emails that your workshops are opening up, I'm so happy for you guys. And for those of you guys who haven't gotten them yet, they're out there and they're coming. So let's think positive. I'm going to put all my positive pots into the Pacific Ocean. Well, not literally. Float them out there over the Pacific Ocean. Sciatica. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you guys. And the moods and the clothes not fitting. Are you me posing as me in another dimension? Hi, Diana. You know, honey, I think it was the weight because I was not a big sugar consumer. I just wasn't. Yeah, I always worry about people believing me or not believing me. It's sciatica, floaty clothes. I do think it was the actual weight and not the sugar because, man, dinga, I refuse to go back there. And when I get home, I'm going to put up the little signs all over my kitchen reminding me about my hips, my back, the heartburn. And the reason that this is so important, also, so many, I miss my dog. Tomatoes and onions. Well, and you know what? Tomatoes, I think, too, are, I think I just have to pretend, no, I can't eat the tomatoes. But I'm just trying to say that I have been conscious of the effects that having this amount of weight back on has had. And when I get home, I need to start kicking things in the ass and getting it off, and that's all there is to it. But you know, what's funny too is I look forward to going back to my regular food. I can live without cheeseburgers. I can live without bacon. I can live without big fluffy buns. If I'm eating just my regular fish and my chicken and my stuff, it's a good thing. And he says, I don't really mind if I'm fat or thin, but I really hate feeling uncomfortable and having no clothes. And it kind of goes hand in hand, honey, doesn't it? You know what? I didn't used to think I didn't mind being fat until I started getting fat again, and I am not a fan. And sometimes, too, I think in my head that I'm going to use my age as an excuse, like, oh, well, I'm going to be dead in TikTok 30 years anyways. Who cares if I'm fat these last 30 years? I know it doesn't make sense, but hi, Brianna, honey. What are you doing? How's Minnesota? You're in Minnesota now, yeah, right? Yeah. Lou's not even a meat eater, but yellow sandwiches, I'm telling you, have looked. Oh my gosh. Okay, the one on the croissant, all of them have been so good. Oh, good. Bo, I'm happy to help. Happy to help. Editing. I was just telling everybody, Bree, that when I edited yesterday's video, I had, okay, after I kicked out just stuff that was upside down, an accident, blah, blah, 65 minutes of stuff I wanted to show, all of it to all you guys. And, oh good, I'm glad it's not storming anymore. And then I had to pick out, editing is the worst part of this whole thing. I think maybe that's why I like going live. I don't have to edit it, right? Lou's the best, I'm telling you guys. She's the best. I can't wait to, you know, and when I was packing for this trip and trying on my shirts and them not fitting, it was like, oh, no. Oh, it's so much easier, Brie. It's so much easier. But then I'm not getting in some of the stuff that I love you, Lou, for doing it. It really helps. I can't get over there being a coffee maker in that hotel bathroom, Anita. You can't get over there being a coffee maker in the hotel bathroom. ¿Por qué, mi amor? Sometimes you just gotta. Where's our coffee maker here? It's on the outside here. That was a weird room. It was a good room, but it was an odd room. This room is really warm. It's painted. It's got. Barbara, you should have seen the art. Well, you did. Did you see the art in our last room? Just to put this in context, not because. Okay, that was not a cheap room. We were on. You saw where we were. I don't have to say anymore. They had like pick and save art in there. I was just totally put out. Jimmy says, I hate when I go to get out of my car for work and it feels like my eyeballs feel like as though they are bulging out of the sockets because my clothes are too tight. We all know the feeling, right? It was a beautiful room, Barbara, but the walls were just pitiful. I told Steve that I was going to leave him a note, tell him I'd go out and decorate for them. Did I say hi to Jermaine? Hi, Jermaine, if I didn't say hi. Is there anybody who's just popped in lately that doesn't know where I am and I should show you where I am right now? Because it's so, Jimmy, it's just horrible. And you know what? I'm going to say too, these capris that I'm wearing right now. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this live for the whole world to hear. Just don't tell anybody, okay? It's our little corner of the internet. Don't be telling all your friends. Elastic waist. Because since I couldn't try on any clothes to make sure something fit with the buttons, I just got elastic waist. Thank you, Barbara. Shh. Mum's the word that Nita's wearing elastic pants. But it's all gonna change. You guys are gonna tune in and watch, right? And do it with me. Are they, Brie? You know, there was a lot of really cute shorts and buttons, but like I bought 2 pairs of size 14 Lee shorts at Walmart. Blah. Only because I needed shorts. That's the only reason I bought them there. One pair fit, the other pair didn't. So, you know, when you don't try them on, you're just SOL, man. You got to get what you hope will work for your situation. You want me to get off, babe? Are you missing me? Just the 26 of us, thank God for Leica. They're shorts that will fit me now, and if I lose 25 pounds. Brianna, the pair that didn't fit me, you know, I was throwing a little bit of a fit, maybe. I'm not a fit thrower by nature, but I told Steve, I was telling him, like, buy them at the same time. He's like, put them in your drawer. He was like, when we were packing before we came here, he was perfect. He's like, put them in your drawer. We're gonna work on, he always says we too, which I love because he's not a mean, married to a heavy-set person man. When you get it off, they'll fit then, and you like the style, right? Yes, he's totally supportive. He is so great, you guys. And he totally talked me down off the ledge. It's taken 10 years of marriage to me to figure out how to handle me when I'm throwing massive fits and throwing clothing and earrings and underwear all over the bedroom. But he's got it. I know, Lou, good grief is right. If you guys had any idea, you don't know the half of it. Oh my gosh. The mood swings, it's just, he's, if this weren't a family channel, thanks, you guys. The earrings always fit, but you guys would be surprised. I literally will take 2 earrings, like I can't decide. I'm like, oh, these ones or these ones? Because I'm so OCD with my matching, down to my socks, down to my Small World shirt, that he made one mistake, and that was pointing out that I had makeup on my Small World shirt. I throw my clothes around too, never have anything to wear, and it all ends up on the floor and chair, and I'm sweating by the time I go out. The sweating part is the funniest, because when I was trying on my clothes to pack, he's like, why don't you try this, why don't you try that? I'm like, I'm not trying anything else. I'm sweating here, can't you see? You know what, Suzanne? I don't know if it's for love or just because maybe he's missing a couple of marbles. It is hard work, especially when you can't get into any of them and you're starting to just rage about it. But anyways, all that to say, when I get home, we're back on track. You know, I think too, one of my things, coming here, being outside, having the sunshine and the water, is because my pool isn't open. I haven't been able to be out at my pool, so that part of my psyche is like, oh, I'm not complaining though. No, well, it's harder for you, absolutely, but it's a pain in the bazooki. Oh yeah, you know my Small World. And have you seen the bottom of it? It's even cuter. Look at the bottom. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm a new woman. I feel a lot better. I feel so much better, you guys. It's so what I needed. You're so right. Thank you for recognizing that. I should probably get off though and go and spend some time with my husband. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I got lipstick on, makeup all over the place. And when I was picking out a jersey for you Disney heads, let's see, Bo, I know you're there. Let's see, Molly's not here right now. Everybody said, Nita, we know that Small World is your favorite attraction, but don't buy white. White is not good for you to purchase. You spill everything on yourself. And I'm like, no, it's my favorite. Let me buy whatever I want to buy. All you people, hush up. I've got makeup all over it. Honey's pool and gym won't open till October. Oh, Arlene, thank you. I feel good. You know, I just feel so good. I just feel good. And you know what, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And I do wish you guys were all here with me sitting down on the sand. Then one of your guys is, Honey, could be sitting inside with him. I should go though and spend time with him. He's so patient. But I think he looks at this as time that he doesn't have to be talking to me. It's like he loves you guys because I come talk to you guys. Suzanne, take care. Thank you for popping in and hanging out with us. Dawn, washing liquid. I'll try it out when I get home. I will, you guys. I give him all your messages. I do. And thank you for all the beautiful birthday messages that you sent him and everything. He's a good man, Charlie Brown. What you doing in there? Listening to the Beatles? We could have been the shoes. We could have been the shoes. You guys know that story? Should I tell that story? Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. Okay, does anybody here see, is anybody who's here right now see on today's video the staircase that we went down to the water? I am, honey. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so Lou, do you remember the story I told you guys about the first time Steve and I went away together and I wore a pair of brand new tennis shoes with no socks, and then since we were on our first date I was afraid to say anything, and by the time we got to the bottom of the stairs My heels were bleeding so much that my shoes stuck to my feet because the blood from the blisters stuck to my feet. Does anybody remember that story? Well, that's where we were, and at the time we were there, oh my gosh, honey, you have no idea. It was the most embarrassing thing. So, in order to get the shoes off my feet because of the blood, I had to put my feet in the water to loosen them up. So, it wasn't bad enough that I was walking for 3 miles, pretending that I was so cute. Look at me, I'm so cute with my new boyfriend and my new outfit and my new shoes, not wearing any socks. Oh man, I was like, yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm like partially down this hill, and it's like, the new shoes, they kind of hurt a little bit. Mayhaps I should have bought some socks. But no, let's go. Look at me with this cute guy having a good time. Oh man, it hurts more and more. But I didn't look at my feet till we got to the very bottom. To the bottom of that staircase that I showed you in today's video. And the shoes were white. And I go, yeah, honey. Or he wasn't honey yet. He was still Steve. Steve, Mom, my feet hurt. I think I got a couple blisters. He looks down, he goes, oh my gosh. And the whole, good Janet, I'm glad. The whole back of the heels of my shoes were just soaked through with blood. And I'm like, okay, this guy, well, I shouldn't say this guy because I've known him my whole life. He's never ever going to ask me out again because clearly I'm the biggest horse's ass for wearing new shoes with no socks. So he tells me to get in the water. I get in the water. We get the shoes off. Eek, eek. So then I had to tell him, well, you're going to have to walk all the way back up there and get the truck and come back here and pick me up because I can't walk back up to the truck. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure that clearly that wasn't the end of our relationship, though. It worked out. Isn't that fabulous? Salt water, no less, Lou. Yes. Standing in the salt water with bleeding heels, trying to get the tennis shoes unstuck from my heels. It was something to behold. Maybe that's why he stuck out. He's like, she's a tough broad, man. Oh, the sun's coming around this side. Maybe I'm going to have to hang up with you guys and get down to the sand and put my tootsies in the water. Now I'm so inclined. Let's ask the old boy if he wants to go. It wasn't our first date, Bonnie. It was our first overnight trip away. It was the first trip he told me he loved me at a Taco Bell. Do you want to walk down to the water? Yeah, you're the only one in the room, babe. They're all across the nation. They can't go with me. Do you want to walk down to the water? No? I think I'm going to have to go by myself. That's okay. That's exactly right, Barbara. That is exactly right. Can I take a beverage to the beach? That, my dear, is a very good question. Dee, he's my cousin's best friend. I've actually known him since we were like 5. All right, kids, I think I will venture out. The sun's in a perfect spot right now. My camera's charged up so I can show you guys. I love you guys so much for hanging out with me. I just wish you were all here with me. And when I say that, I'm not just saying it. I truly mean it. I see these ladies, and they're with their friends, and they're all in their caftans, in their California caftans. Hair blowing in the breeze. They look a lot like me, only not in small world shirts and capris. Oh, honey. Wait, let's see if I can do this. Not only do I have my socks on, I have my Marie socks on. Look at. There's Marie. All right, kids, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And when I get home, I'm going to do this, and you guys are going to help me. Lou, give some thought to doing it with me. You don't have to, but just give it some thought. Oh, you love Marie. That's something good to know. Okay, kids. You're all the best. I wish I could send you all a pair of earrings like mine. Hugs to you guys. Oh, there's a baby crying. Okay, I'm gonna trip down to the H2O. Love ya. Peace from California.